Okay, this is I guess video 2. Just starting to take the neck off. So there's more than, I thought there was 2 bolts. Man, I swore there was 2 bolts, but anyways. Okay, so this is the first little screw Allen head that goes to the fretboard. That's the lead one, that's right here underneath there. And this is the only one for the neck joint itself. So there's, lead me to believe, like I was saying in the first video, I think there's only one tongue on this, graphite tongue, like the dove part of the neck that slides down, and then there should be 2 rails up here. These are the 2 screws that are on the back with a cross plate. That first guild I did not have these, and you know, I'm gonna make some corrections because it's been so long since I worked on it, actually taking it apart, and I do tend to forget pretty easily. So the holes under here, the without the washers, these can go through the holes on the graphite. So the graphite's up on top too, right? That's part of the frame and everything. So, but the cutout for it can draw right through that. So when I was saying before, it pull right through the top, that's how that's happening. But also, when somebody's messed with it before, the screws aren't always replaced with the same thing. So these screws are a little bit different than the first one I did. So somebody's messed with it. And of course, like I was saying, there's washers. These got like those grip, kind of like, I forget what they're called, the type of washer. But these weren't on. These weren't on the last 2 ones that I've done, or 3 that I've taken apart. I can't remember, but it's like each one's different. So I guess it's just luck of the draw, or whoever, if they've gone through MRIC or that repair center, who's what they had on hand, I guess, or if they lost it, what they replaced it with, and as far as the screws and stuff go. All right, that out of the way. The neck is not coming off like it should. Got me a piece of dental floss here, and I'm thinking somebody added some glue to this. Now, I'm not sure why, and I'm just working the dental floss back. This is that real smooth stuff. So I'm just going back nice and easy with it, and I'm pulling it as I go. It's so slippery I can't even hold on to the dang stuff. It keeps slipping out of my hand. Let's see, we're getting a little bit of progress. But anyways, trying to get that to go, because something is definitely holding. You can hear it cracking, so that's whatever they got underneath it. Obviously it didn't stick too well because of the gap that it had. They couldn't get it down, but I don't know. Other than that, she's not coming off like it should. So I might have to heat it up, and that'll just have to go. Yeah, see, even that's caught on something right there. So even though it slid past it, but something else is binding it. All right, so anyways, the neck's not coming off too easy on this one, but we'll find out what it is and I'll report back. So I guess we'll just end it there. This is a little quick 3-minute thing. So there's not too much else I can tell you. I can tell you it's pretty darn clean inside. Pretty impressed with that. Yay, guild. All right. All right, so I taped it off with some painter's tape. Help protect the side. Got me a little palette knife. And I'm checking it, and I don't know, bring it over to you. Yeah, there is glue under there. I don't know what the heck it is. I don't know where it focuses, but it's falling apart. It's pretty brittle, whatever it is. Maybe this neck's never been taken off, and it was just the top wasn't cured. That could be some leftover nitrocellulose. I'm not sure. I didn't heat it up. I'm just kind of going in there and seeing what I can do without forcing anything, but it's cracking underneath the, I mean, the palette knife seems to be breaking it up. So you can hear it crunching. Kind of sounds bad. Let's hope not. See, that goes good underneath there. There's where the screw is. And right there, I can't get underneath it from that side. Oh, there a little bit. And then there's a hard, I guess that's where it meets the top. It's too close. So we'll just keep working it from the side a little bit. Let's see what we can do. Crunch City. Sounds like you're eating potato chips. I don't know what the heck it is. And that could be the, I could be hitting the graphite rails right there. So if that's the case, well, I'm sliding in. See how that moves in? There. So whatever. I hope it's not in the graphite rails, because that could be a little issue. So here's some more of that stuff. I guess I don't know what kind of glue it is, but it seems to disintegrate fairly okay. I'm not trying to pry up, I just want to get underneath it. And it's weird too, the way it's acting. I want to make sure I don't mess up any of that banding. I don't want to have to put that on. Well, that's opened up right there. Now I don't know how far. I don't want to put any pressure, especially right there at the joint. I want to make sure that doesn't do any damage. All right. So I got through that side. I need to get it out of the case and put down some towels and stuff where I can access the other side a little bit better. I'll be right back for that. Let me just go ahead and pause this. All right, I got it out of the case. I got some towels down there. This is my kitchen counter repair. So let's take it over and see if we can switch sides. Put it under there. I got a little bit of room on the other side. Looks like it's moving. So I'll come over here to this side. All right, let's see what we can do here. Well, that's pretty smooth on that side. Oh, what do you know? There we go. Well, it's moving. Oop. That was good or bad. Something seems to still be holding it. Did I miss a screw? I don't think so. Ah, there it goes. All right, ta-da! Yeah, they had something on there. I don't know what the heck that stuff was. Crazy glue or something? I doubt that would have been from the factory, but I don't know. You can see it right there. We'll clean all that stuff up. So, when I got you guys all here, I'll take my light and take a look at. Yeah, see, this one's got a double shim too, or a double piece of me thingamajigger. Hopefully you guys will be able to see this. All right, so I guess some people kind of thought that I was crazy. But you'll see the difference in the two sides. All right, let me get it in. Let me get the camera in there. I might need to take it out of them. All right, somehow it cut off. I touched the thing. All right, so if you can look in there, you can see where the black is the graphite. And there's that little space right there. And then there's that other shim or spacer. Now, if you look down there, there's another piece on the bottom of the one right there. Right there. See that bottom, how it's got another piece on there? But the piece between, can I get my finger in there? Where the neck joint is, that spacer that's underneath there, trying to get it where you can see it good. And where it goes up to that break, looks like it's all one piece. And the same, it's a little piece right there that's underneath that little tongue of the top. Now we go to the other side. I don't know what I'm looking at. Go to the other side. Sorry, I guess you can't hold the phone without touching some kind of button that makes it shut off. And see how it's got that line in there? It almost looks like it's two pieces. But I don't know. I'll have to sand it. That could just be in the grain. There's another layer that's between, it looks between the top. Yeah, there's another layer right there between the top. Almost looks like the top is laminated. It's not, but that's kind of weird looking, isn't it? I won't see that. Is that on the other side as well? Yeah, it's got the same thing on the other side. Maybe that's just because, maybe that's just that white little piece on top. Oh, that's probably just the clear coat edge. So that's why it's got that whitish hue to it. All right. So anyways, the piece under there, if you can see it, it's tapered. It gets thicker towards the back. That little, God darn it. I can't do these things too well. I'm trying to get the layers here. You see, it's tapered right there where that break starts, and it narrows down towards the heel block. So it narrows down to here, but it's thicker there. And that's the problem. Those things weren't tapered at the right degree. So when they shove them in there, they pop. All right, did it again, sorry. They pop the top up. So we're gonna fix that. We are going to fix that. And it looks like they got a hole drilled wrong or something. Because I don't know what that mess is. I really don't. Okay, either way, it's no big deal. Oh, that's the that's where the rings didn't come together in the Rosetta. Okay, stupid me. Not thinking. All right, well, ta-da! Let's move on. So, I guess I could show you more of the neck block stuff before we move on. So basically that's what it looks like. It's got the one screw down on the bottom. So when you start adjusting the neck, you're gonna get the space in between these rails. So I thought this was also graphite, but it's not, it's wood. So it's just these two that are the graphite. So another correction that I need to make. All right, okay, now we're moving on. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. All right, so I scraped the glue off. I got it pretty smooth all around there. I only took a little bit of 400 to it. There's a couple uneven spots, but I'll address those in a little bit. Oh, I'm out of the camera, so you can't see too good. You don't need the light for that. Anyways, so yeah, like some of this stuff, I don't know what, I swear it's crazy. It's got to be, but it comes off almost like waxy in a way in some parts. So it's kind of weird. All right, so I found another problem. The hump is still there in the neck and the fingerboard, right in here. And as I'm looking at it, there's a slight hump still in it. And we go to the other side. You can see it really bad right here. You can kind of see it how it planes up actually from here. Kind of curves up. Might be hard to see, but it's there. So the whole fretboard is kind of humps up a little bit. Now, why is it doing that? Okay, well, if everything was done right, which probably wasn't in this case, if we look, and I will bring out the flashlight for this, these rails slide into the neck a little bit, or right into the wood. And if you can see on top, God, I'm trying to move it where you can see it. See how it's glued in there? Not too great of a job, but it's done the same way on this side too. So they're not in there by much, but they're glued to an extent. What I'm thinking happened is when they put this thing together, in combination with the hump on top and the heat, maybe that glue got softer. It never was hardened to begin with, or set up, whatever you want to call it, was causing that thing to make that bow in there. And then once this stuff solidified or hardened up, and it's ready to go. I can see more of a split right here too. Can I zoom in now that I got the neck off? Yeah, you can see it just starting. And that helps you give it, yeah, that does better for you to see how it kind of starts to rise up right through here. So these things are not level. They should be down. I should get a square out and see. Maybe that, I don't know if that'll work because of, you know, the neck has kind of got a tapered heel a little bit. So straight edge probably wouldn't help in that case. Anyways, yeah, so I'm thinking, which I'll do a lot of between now and, is to heat it up and see if I can somehow kind of make this all kind of move back down to the level, because that's going to be kind of difficult if I can't get that glue to soften up. I tried to get this to move back down. Well, and that's all we got for now. Okay.